Hello, my name is Evan Carlson. I'm a sophomore majoring in environmental science, policy, and management, and today I'd like to talk to you about wolves. In Minnesota, wolves do more than just fill an important ecological niche. To many people in our state, the wolf is seen as an icon to the Great North Woods. To others, it's seen as a symbolic to their history and belief teachings. While many people are aware of and share this positive relationship with the wolf, other residents that live alongside it, such as hunters, trappers, and farmers, see them as nothing more than pests that must be eradicated. This popularity has led to the near extinction of them in the lower 48 states in the past 100 years. Without their existence, the vegetation and animal population of the North Woods, a region which I assume many of us know and love, would appear vastly different. No matter your opinion, there's no denying that wolves are a keystone species. As a Minnesotan in this day and age, I can tell you that my encounters with wolves are extremely limited. This is mostly due to where I live and the mass industrialization that has occurred over the past 100 years. The only time I have seen a wolf, and I'm sure this is the case for most of you as well, was in captivity. Despite my and seemingly others' brief encounters with wolves, many people in our state still tend to identify it in a positive light. The 2016 MNDNR survey showed that people view the animal as ecologically important, scientifically fascinating, aesthetically attractive, and significant for future generations. This is evidence that although many Minnesotans don't encounter the wolf as much as they used to, they still tend to revere its importance. For Minnesota's native people, the Anishinaabe, the wolf plays a symbolic role as it is used in their creation story. Earth First 2012 describes that Anishinaabe, the original man, and Mayungin, the original wolf, walked the earth together and came to know all of her. In turn, they were brothers to all creation after this journey. For these people, the wolf serves a symbolic purpose, a symbolic connection to the animal world. Therefore, it plays an important role in their culture. If wolves are so important to the people in our state, why have we hunted them to near extinction? The truth is, the opinions of the non-native residents of our state have largely fluctuated with history. During the days of America's westward expansion, settlers loved killing things, especially when there was economic gain involved. As the LA Times 2009 states, the American bison was gone by the 1880s. Now you can see the problem here. With the American bison gone, the wolf has no food source, so where does it turn? The livestock of the farmers. So basically pigs, cattle, and other ungulates or hooved animals. This wolf causes not only physical damage to these animals, but also economical damage to the farmers, as he or she may not have enough stock to maintain a viable income. LA Times 2016 states, wolf attacks provoked the wrath of ranchers, state governments, and eventually the U.S. government's hunters and trappers. Now, around the 19th and 20th centuries, scientists had a very limited understanding of the workings of an ecosystem, and they figured that the best way to conserve animal was to kill its direct predator. So with this mentality alongside the issues of the farm, we can see that wolves were targeted and hunted with little to no regulation. And this, consequence to an ecological misunderstanding, led to their near extinction by the mid-1960s in the lower 48 states, with a small band existing in northeastern Minnesota and an even smaller band on Isle Royale on Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Since wolves reached such low population sizes, naturalists and other environmentalists began to see that an effort should be made to prevent their extinction. In 1966, the first Federal Endangered Species Preservation Act was instated. Species considered endangered were protected from trapping, hunting, and gathering by the U.S. government. The following year, the wolf was placed under this protection. Data from FWS.gov 2015 showed Minnesota wolf populations increasing from an estimated less than 200 to an estimated approximately 1,000 by the year 1974. And by 2012, they were completely removed from the list. In the wake of this positive results, federal lawmakers decided to instate a wolf hunt. Now, after 2 seasons, federal lawmakers saw the losses and the numbers of the wolf populations, and immediately decided that the wolf be placed back on the endangered species list, where it resides today. So, if the wolf is such an important symbol to our state, although we have been at war for 100 plus years. So why is this important? Well, the wolf is important because it's a keystone species. It holds together and affects ecosystem structure just as a keystone keeps a stone arch from toppling. In other words, the wolf's role in the ecosystem is to keep populations in check so that they may do the same. The New York Times 2012 states that animals tend to act differently when wolves are around, taking few bites of grass then looking up for danger instead of chewing them down to the dirt. Now this allows the vegetation to grow more and be able to reproduce and produce other vegetation. Our state's history with the species has been long, detailed, and a bit misled at times. I want you all to use this information not just as a history and ecology lesson, but also a decision-making tool. Now that you all share some understanding of the wolf and what it means to our state, You may be able to form your own opinion of the management of this species. Should they be controlled? Should they be hunted down? Should they be left alone? That is for you to decide.